100 for 100. Man, it's the movie podcast for all you peoples out there that are looking at getting into really watching some movies. I'm here to help you out, man. I have selected a list of 100 films that I think everybody should watch for at least one time in their lives, if not multiple times for some of these. Help you find your genre tastes all throughout film, all right? And then I rank them from 100 to 1 because I want people on the internet to yell at me. And each one of these is accompanied by a 100-word review. That's how we got the title of this show. 100 for 100 is hosted by me, your boy Seed, yours truly. I'm here to help you out, man. I'm that one pair of footprints in the sand. I will carry you along this journey. I'm here for you. We talked yesterday about the number 83 spot, the 2009 J.J. Abrams directed Star Trek. So much fun. It is the perfect blockbuster movie. Are there issues with it? Yes, but it's just so much damn fun. You can't help but love it. But here on today, we're talking about the 82 spots, 1 year prior to Star Trek in 2008. A joint directed by Jon Favreau called Iron Man. Iron Man. Man, the film that started it all. And the 100-word review for Iron Man is as such. The film that kickstarted a type of franchise never before seen in Hollywood, not to that level anyways. Iron Man elevated the genre of comic book films from cheesy mid-budget affair to established, respected medium of entertainment. Robert Downey Jr. tackles the hero Tony Stark, a role he'd come to embody for more than a decade. The billionaire playboy philanthropist with such charm and charisma, you can't help but root for him even at his most self-destructive. Featuring a strong supporting cast of Jeff Bridges, Gwyneth Paltrow, and director Jon Favreau, Iron Man is a blast from opening credits to mid-credits to end credits. I still love this movie, and I still will watch it over and over and over and over and over again. This is, like I said, the film that started it all. It is also, unfortunately, the film that started Marvel's villain problem, which took them years to fix. They wouldn't get that shit fixed until about Avengers, I'd say, maybe. My favorite scene in this movie is, of course, the final scene, right? I think that's a good, fair amount of people's favorite scene is that final scene admitting that Tony Stark, is Iron Man, completely improv in the moment by Robert Downey Jr., which proves that he really gets this character. Props to Favreau and company for the music, the use of rock music throughout this joint. I think really helps send this movie along its way. And the fact that Marvel Studios had to take its C-list characters and managed to turn it into a billion-dollar money-making machine speaks volumes of the efforts made from Kevin Feige and crew. Back in the 90s, Marvel was bankrupt, man. Chapter 11 bankruptcy hit Marvel Comics. In order to stay afloat, they had to sell off characters. That's how Sony got Spider-Man and all the spider-related properties. That's how Fox got X-Men and Deadpool and Fantastic Four. So those were all the star players at the time. Spider-Man has always been the most heavily marketed comic book character of all time, so that's how Sony got him. The X-Men in the 90s were the hotness, as well as Fantastic Four, I guess you could say. So that's why they sold for a high price. So yeah, they were just left with the Avengers, which really wasn't hitting on anything back in the 90s, even after after Heroes Reborn happened. So that's what they had to work with. Their C rates. And they turned the C rates into now probably the most recognizable superhero group. It's either going to be them or it's going to be X-Men or it's going to be Justice League. It's definitely the Avengers. And that's due in part by this movie, Iron Man. The relationship with Pepper Potts, or the progressing of the relationship with Pepper Potts, is a little bit stale for me. Doesn't quite do it. But the fact that they were working without a fully completed script, that they were improving on the set, not just the I Am Iron Man line, all throughout the movie, just proves that everyone was in their creative zones when they made this movie. And then that tag at the end, Just as what was supposed to be a little haha, it turned in from haha into just throw money at the screen, because that's what we all do. Iron Man is what started it all. If you have not watched it, it's a great piece of cinema. Number 82 on this list. Check it out. Iron Man Cinema.